What's going on, y'all? It's your boy AC back with another video. And well, a lot of things have happened since I last posted a video. I guess before I get, into the crux of my video, you gotta give props to Trump for what he done as far as the presidential election. He's the president-elect of the USA. A lot of people mad, but my whole thing is this, can't get mad but so much, If you survive 8 years of Bush, then you can survive 8 years or 4 years of Trump. You dig what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about nothing too much over here, because regardless of who in office, ain't nothing gonna stop me from getting this money, and it shouldn't stop you from doing the same. Now, Danny Garcia. All right, now that Danny Garcia won his fight last night, in an obvious tune-up last night, now it's set, for Keith Thurman, and this is a fight that's been garnering hype. I remember a time. I remember a time when Danny Garcia was considered a cherry pick. A lot of people didn't think Danny Garcia was supposed to make it this far. I was just talking to somebody the other day, and they was like, "Yo, Danny Garcia is the ultimate underdog," and I'm like, "How?" He said, "Man, if you really think about it, Danny Garcia wasn't supposed to make it this far. He wasn't supposed to be that guy. When he fought Eric Morales, even though Morales was old, people didn't think Danny Garcia had it in him to beat Eric Morales. When he went up against Amir Khan, he was the underdog then. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely was the underdog against Lucas Matisse. Right? So it amazes me now that everybody thinks of Danny Garcia right now as a cherry picker, when really nobody never really, it was always a prove it thing with Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Did he lose to Mauricio Herrera? I believe he did. I believe he did. It's still highly debated on whether he lost to Peterson or not, but it is what it is. He's undefeated. He's a WBC champ. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like everybody wants to fight Danny Garcia, and you know why everybody wants to fight Garcia. They want to fight the man because they feel like he's the easiest route to a title. Nobody wants to fight Errol Spence, but everybody wants Danny Garcia. I wonder why. I wonder why. But let's get into it. Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia, slated for March 2017. I don't know. I think it's gonna be on Showtime. I don't think it's gonna be on free TV. But and still, this is a highly anticipated fight. WBC, WBA championship on the line. Winner will be unified. With Errol Spence waiting in the wing. To become undisputed. And yes, I said undisputed. I don't count the WBO as a major championship. Okay, I don't count him. I don't count that title as a major title. The WBO is practically owned by Top Rank. Everybody knows this. So we're not gonna. So we're not gonna. Me personally, I am not gonna talk about the WBO as being one of the belts needed to become undisputed, when we all know that most fighters from Top Rank are not really trying to fight fighters from the PBC or any other spot or any other promotion. Like talking about, that's evidenced by what Timothy Bradley said, you know, as far as, you know, as far as him go and him fight and him wanting to fight PBC fighters. But, you know, it is what it is. So I think the winner of this fight is definitely gotta see Errol Spence next year. Should Errol Spence beat Kell Brook, which that fight is looking like it's on the precipice of being made also. Good stuff. Good stuff. Like I said, Danny Garcia has been the underdog in every big fight he's been in. And it's no different now. The general consensus is Keith Thurman is going to one-time this guy. Me personally, when I look at these guys, and in all fairness, it is something special about Danny Garcia. You can call him a cherry pick all you want, but it's something special about that guy. You know, like I said, it was discussed by me and my homeboy. You know, he wasn't supposed to make it this far, but the kid got talent. Number one, I think he's been thoroughly tested. The kid got a chin. Garcia does. He has deceptive hand speed. He's a plotting fighter. He can't move like that. He, you know, and his left hook is infamous. His left hook can break you. Like I said, his hand speed is underrated. Keith Thurman has power in both hands. He has great hand speed. He can move better than Danny Garcia. Both fighters are hittable. Keith Thurman I'm more concerned about because you can hit Keith Thurman to the body. Keith Thurman to the body he can be beaten. Okay. Like I said, I thought that Sean Porter beat Keith Thurman myself, but hey, it is what it is. So the key for Danny Garcia to win is not going to be, it seems like Danny Garcia is at a disadvantage when it comes to the reach, but I think Danny Garcia is going to have to move a little bit more, move his head a little bit more, so he can get in Thurman's inside and start working his body. That's the way that he's going to beat Thurman. If he does that. I'm not too sure. It seems like Garcia has the reach and it seems like Thurman has the reach advantage. I don't know yet, but I do know Thurman moves a lot better than Garcia does. Garcia, like I said, Garcia is very flat-footed. But, and like I said, deceptive hand speed that Garcia has, and he also has deceptive power. This fight is actually going to be a tough one to call. You know what I mean? A lot of people call Danny Garcia a cherry picker, but when I look at both Danny Garcia's and Keith Thurman's resumes, I will take Danny Garcia's resume before I take Thurman's resume. Let's just be honest here. So I think that Garcia has been in more big fights. He's been in more big moments. I think that he definitely has championship experience. He definitely knows how to handle himself in a big moment. He's no stranger to being champion. To me, I think the fight is going 12 rounds. I don't see nobody getting starched. I don't see nobody getting knocked out. I don't see nobody getting knocked down, to be honest with you. Like I said, I think Danny Garcia has a stronger chin than what we give him credit for, and his boxing skills are severely underrated. Clearly are underrated. And like I said, Danny Garcia is the underdog. And you know what? Who do I think is going to win? Who do I think is going to win? You know what? In all fairness, I'm rooting for Danny Garcia. I'm actually rooting for Danny Garcia to win this fight. Not a unanimous decision. I think it's going to be, you know, a split decision or majority decision, 7 rounds to 5. Um, keep Thurman. Like I said, I like Thurman. I like his skill, but I think that I think he, as well as everyone else, is taking Danny Garcia too lightly, and I think that once Thurman gets in the ring with Danny Garcia, I think that Danny Garcia is going to surprise him with a few things. Danny Garcia, he's no pushover by any stretch of the imagination. He has way more boxing skill than what we give him credit for. And I think we just might see the best of Danny Garcia. I think Danny Garcia might put on a better performance than what he did against Matisse. Really, though. So, that's how I'm looking. I got, you know, the general consensus is Keith Thurman. I'm going to be, yeah, I'm going to be a bit contrarian on this one. Like I said, I don't mind eating crow. You know what I mean? If Garcia loses, it is what it is. Like I said, in my eyes, he's already lost to Mauricio Herrera anyway. But then again, Mauricio Herrera is a top-notch fighter. He's a top-notch boxer. Low on power, top-notch boxer. That's what it takes to beat Danny Garcia. I don't think that Thurman has that type of skill set. Okay, he's more of a boxer puncher. You know, he can move better, but he moves better on the run. I'm just saying. That's from what I've seen. So, I'm going Danny Garcia with this fight. 7 rounds to 5. Split decision. Majority decision. I think the victory will be a clean one, though. Although, I wouldn't be surprised if Keith Thurman won, and I wouldn't be mad if Keith Thurman won. But I think I'm going with the Garcia. I'm going with the underdog, people. You know, that's how I think it's gonna go down. And until the next video, it's your boy AC. I'm out.